I declare this congregation open. Do please be seated. It is my great pleasure as Pro-Chancellor to welcome all of you on behalf of Canterbury Christ Church University to this wonderful cathedral on this very special day. Canterbury is England's oldest cathedral. It was founded in 597 AD by Bishop St. Augustine, and our university has deep and historical ties of faith and scholarship to this wonderful seat of worship and heritage. Indeed, the university sits immediately next to the UNESCO World Heritage Site, comprising this cathedral, the ruins of St. Augustine's Abbey, and the Church of St. Martin, the oldest church in England. There could not be a more fitting place for our graduates to receive their degrees than this unique setting. It gives me huge pride when I see graduates of this university completing their studies and receiving their degrees. To each and every student who will graduate today, I offer my warmest congratulations. Each one of you has not only faced the rigour and labour of your studies, most of you, if not all of you, have contended with the restrictions of a global pandemic for at least part of your course. This has been a very difficult time. Your commitment at such a time has not gone unnoticed. You may take particular satisfaction from having surmounted all obstacles to be able to receive your degrees today. Graduation is a most important rite of passage, a culmination of many years of hard work, moving from graduand to graduate, from undergraduate to postgraduate, from student to employee or entrepreneur, from one stage of citizenship to the next. Graduation is both a personal experience for each graduating student and one shared by their families, friends and supporters. And these include the academic and professional services staff of the university, many of whom are here to witness with great pride a moment that is as significant for them as it is to you, to join you in celebrating that moment and to wish all our graduates the very best as they move onwards and upwards to the next stage of their lives. And I now invite Professor Rama Thirunabachandran, the Vice-Chancellor, to address you.
Pro-Chancellor, Lord Lieutenant of Kent, Lord Mayor of Canterbury, Mayor of Sandwich, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen and graduates, it gives me great pleasure to add my welcome to the welcome you have received from our Pro-Chancellor. Today is indeed a day of celebration. We celebrate your hard work, your commitment, your success, and your achievements. Those graduating today will always be remembered as a unique cohort of graduates. The world had not seen a pandemic like the one we have experienced for over 100 years. You bravely endured, adapted, and overcame exceptional challenges. It wasn't easy, and there has been much hardship. So you have both earned and thoroughly deserved the right to graduate in this ceremony in this magnificent cathedral today. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the Dean and the chapter for allowing us the use of the cathedral. At the heart of our purpose as a university is our commitment to provide a high-quality learning experience to all our graduates. Not just to give them a fine education, but to work in partnership with our students, preparing them to achieve their potential as engaged, informed, and active members of our society. I hope this will ring true for all those graduating today. Our founders had a vision where students and staff lived and worked as part of a learning community. We're also an international community with staff and students from some 80 countries. We remain committed to being an international university and believe that this provides huge enrichment to all our staff and our students. At a time when the economic climate is challenging, we're confident that you, as Canterbury Christ Church University graduates, are well positioned for the future. In the most recent independent national survey on graduate employability, the university was ranked in the top 20. I hope this will give you the confidence as you take the next steps into the journey of your life. We are very proud of the employment record of our graduates, and I hope you will be too. Graduation ceremonies are about looking back at your achievements, but they are also a moment to look towards the future. We want our graduates to live lives of service. We want you to think globally, but also act locally. We want you to be citizens of character through your learning, become constructive, creative, and most of all, caring. Whilst the 20th and 21st centuries have seen much progress in terms of the arts, science, technology, and medicine, the world still faces huge challenges. Poverty, famine, disease, climate change, and security are just a few of these. In November 2021, we saw over 200 nations come together to tackle climate change. Over the past 2 years, we have seen how science, technology, and medicine have played an important role in fighting the pandemic. So I believe very strongly that today's graduates will play a major part in solving many of these major global challenges. The fact that in 2020, many of our students and our staff were the first to work on the front line in the NHS and social care to take care of those who were suffering from COVID shows their commitment to wanting to make a difference, their commitment to wanting to help others. And I'm often reminded by what John F. Kennedy said, "Ask not what the country can do for you, but what you can do for your country." As you graduate today, you become a member of the Canterbury Christ Church University Alumni Association. As our alumni, you are our most important ambassadors. So take the spirit of Christ Church with you wherever you go and support the university in whatever way you can. Once again, many congratulations on what you've achieved and all the very best for the future. Please enjoy the pageantry, the setting and the fellowship and the music. And for those who will receive their degrees shortly, this is your day, your achievement, and your university.
I present these students of Canterbury Christ Church University, found worthy to be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours. Zoe Jane Townsend-Smith. Diane Canner. Patrick Chapman. Chloe Davenport. Charlotte Moore. Luke O'Callaghan. Catherine Pudney. Jack Whitlam. Hannah Unwin. Olivia German. Bethany Alexander. Eleanor Brown. Georgia Small. Olivia Cooper. Sherry McFarlane. Amy Warwick. Salt Benko. Emily Brewster. Regan Cuthbert. Joseph Himbury. Karen Scott. Zania Stevenson Ventura. Thomas Dawson. Sean Laws. Robbie Banks. Chloe Bearcroft. Jasmine Beards. Ellie Clark. Jasmine Naeem. Nikki Osborne. Holly Osmond. Tracy Ramsden. Georgiana Ray. Alexia Caesar. Margarida Shakas. Robert Harries. Barbara Morvai. Kieran Barnes. John Bartlett. Leo Bloomsmar. Bobby Deal. Storm Jeffrey. Trinity Kirby. Carmen Lee. Zoe Lenthal. George Lincoln. Daniel McCulloch. Matthew Morley. Joshua Tanner. Lillian Tucker. Kira Verian. Graziella McLean. Lauren Dennis. Jade Elcock. Aidan Lee. Beth Shellham. Emily Chipperfield. Gemma Clark. Evie Davies. Kirsty Davis. Brady Gregory. Isabel Hawley. Ellie Johnston. Taylor Jocelyn Wood. Molly Kennard. Lauren LaFranchi. Chloe Langton. Charlotte Schlichter. Ana Silva Morales de Barros. Amy Walsh. Leah Jane Wood. Akindamola Akinfe. Nathan Chalice. Phoebe Cooper. Amber Lee Freeland. Zachary Garrett. Alice Gill. Isabel Howitt. Harry Humphrey. Desmond Secchi. Tommy Spriggs. Isabel Stadden. Jamie Turner. Gabriel Whiteman. Gage Gurr. Eden Hall. Jack Wells. Amy Burns. Oluwatobi Adebayi. Laura Kapeka. Davel Ivory Ngoma. Crystal Bell Ogboro. Lauren Sacramento Serra. Beth Almond. Stacey Atley. Samuel Bacon. Leah Baker. Cecilia Berger. Joanna Brandon. Veronica Bromka. Molly Carter. Tuche Sinha. Megan Downey. Elizabeth East. Summer Finch. Isukur Headley. Rushen Kozendag. Katie Leach. Minara Mamidova. Sifta McCormick. Carlotta Malero Moso. Connie Moore. Shama Odozi. Cindy Ola. Florentina Osuji. Caitlin Powell. Saskia Reeves. Katie Saxby. Chloe Sharp. Maria Standen. Lillian Thomas. Charlotte Turner. Bethany Walker. Casey Wolfen. Lucia Wells. Charla Wilkins. Sophie King. Hannah Wallace. Asha Foster. Emily Copperwheat. Leah Macmillan. Megan Riordan. Kashif Hussain. Helen Taylor. Dominic Broadshaw. Emma Broadshaw. Rachel Cordier. Megan Croucher. Ashpreet Kaur. Oliver Lupi. Kanisha Ofori-Darko. Helen O'Keefe. Scarlett O'Neill Madeley. Lee Turner. Francesca White. Georgia Boas. I present these students of Canterbury Christ Church University, found worthy to be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours. Olivia Judd. Jessica Cleveland. Christopher Ades. Felsie Brown. Rosie Miller. Anna Tothova. Nadia Davies. Gosha Akram. Jade Bartley Isles. Hannah Calvert. Lewis Cooper. Jessica David. Rachel Garbett. Anya Herring. Chloe Kennard. Zane Kennedy. Jennifer Marshall. Billy McGarrigle. Olivia Mulligan. Daniel Vince. Bethany Watt. Katie Whitlock. Ellie Sian Wiley. Holly Gadd. Henry Bantz. Tiffany Tuitt. Henry Beecham. Robert Browning. Malik Cadigan. Georgia Carpenter. William Charman. Emily Dearden. Amelia Dutnall. Amy Granger. Thomas Hall. Ben Hart. Ryan Lubbock. Alexander Marsh. Paige Mather. Jack Parsons. Michaela Powell. Mia Reckert. Benjamin Richardson. Jay Robinson. Callum Roger. Nathan Tibble. Georgia Tizard. Luka Vidovic. Jessica Wellington. Thomas Wells. Tyler Williamson. Abigail Anderson-Jones. Oliver Eastwood. Luke Finch. Ashley Hicks. Alex Locking. Harry Pearce. Aspen Secker. Amy Box. Kane Bailey. David Cater. Carl Bourne. Taylor Cameron. Jake Carlyon. Toby Carlyon. Bradley Charles. Ben Clark. Casey Cooper. Callum Gay. Edward Hayward. Edward Marker. Emily McGee. Thomas Parsons. Jay Sculfer. Jake Simmons. Holly Steventon. Matthew Withers. Jacob Clark. Oliver Clark. Ellen Faulkner. Benjamin Francis. Ellen King. Glory Limbu. Grace Malakowskate. Jake McCallum. Lewis Reeder. Ethan Seal. Lenny Stroud. Jake Powley. Brooke Altringham. Alfie Chambers. Henry Crepin-LeBlond. Ethan Edwards. Luke Farrell. Harry Fowle. Oliver Gifford. Eloise Green. Sarah Halil. Alfie Lenton. Rhiannon Limbert. Riley Longhurst. Eleanor Luke. Aston Major Owens. Kane Marshall. Lauren Palo. Isabella Ribbon. David Sutherland. Lauren Wallace. Aurora White. James Whiteside. Alexander Fulford. Daniel Johnson. William Parnaby. Gabriel Higgins. Ernest Bilson. Olivia Dennington. Jemima Fosua. Victoria Lilly. Ruby Punt. Zara Sands. Olayinka Shontan. Catherine Stacey. Scarlett West. Samar Azim. Corina Oltran. Andrew Owolabi. Kieran Anderson. Benjamin Dickens. Amber Evans. Benjamin Mortley. Andrew Vincent. Juliet Vincent. Ellen Brignall. Ethan Castleton. Libby Greenall. Oliver Leonard. Charlotte McCarthy. Charlotte Phillips. Vanessa Toth. Chantal Weller. Amy Bryan. Robert Hall. Stephen Hughes. Edward Lapham. Thomas Wheeler. Neve Andrews. Lewis Bell. Alice Brown. Tia Chamberlain. Amelia Phone. Daisy Shingles. Caitlin Williams. Daisy Wood. Louise Jukes. I present these students of Canterbury Christ Church University, found worthy to be admitted to the degree of Master of Music. Charlotte Bilicki. Caris Brown. I present these students of Canterbury Christ Church University, found worthy to be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours. James Waldock. Chloe Swaffer. Jonathan Eilbeck. Edith Namoga Kagwa. Kristen George Hurst. Devante Bright. Alicia Goodman. Kadeja Silla. Sybil Siwarnu. Sahid Banguru. I present this student of Canterbury Christ Church University, found worthy to be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Stephanie Bashford. The printed programme contains the names of students who have not been able to attend today's ceremony, and I ask that these students be admitted to their awards in absentia.
These students are admitted to their awards in absentia. That brings to a close the presentation of awards to our new graduates. Can I invite you all to give a big round of applause to all our new graduates?
Let's Both toys from your childhood Christmas list and items from your later wedding list may feature in the career of Frank Martin, who we today welcome as an honorary doctor of Canterbury Christ Church University. Born into a working-class family on the terraced streets of Salford, Frank's father had spent 5 years serving overseas in World War II, meaning there was a 6-year age gap between him and his older sister. His parents both worked in the local textile factories and in very modest circumstances dedicated their lives to doing their best for their children. An early turning point in Frank's life was passing the 11 plus for grammar school, from where he went on to gain A-levels in English, French and Spanish. Just before completing his A-levels, Frank saw his father made redundant as a manager in his late 50s. This made Frank determined to take control of his own destiny and to make sure he would not be on the receiving end of such news in his own career. Frank had already got a taste of the speed, urgency and excitement of the world of work as a 14-year-old copy runner on the Saturday sports desk of the Manchester Evening News. In a room so smoke-filled he couldn't see from one end to the other, Frank would wait for the reporters to furiously type their sports results stories, with the shout of "Boy!" as they tore off the paper being Frank's cue to grab the copy and run it through to the editor. This was followed by another Saturday job in a local ironmonger's, where Frank got an early taste of manufacturing, of buying materials, adding value to them through design and product development, and selling them on for a profit. Together, these two jobs gave Frank the impetus to develop his business career, and he decided that after his A-levels, he would enroll on a business course at his local college. But then John Hunter, Frank's school history master, intervened. He felt Frank should aim higher, and so rather than the local college, Frank, like many of our own students, became the first in his family to go to university. Frank undertook one of the country's first management sciences degrees, developed and led by Professor Roland Smith at the University of Manchester Institute for Science and Technology. Professor Smith combined his life as an academic with a business career and used this experience to inspire Frank and others in the lecture theatre, from which he would often be seen leaving in a Rolls-Royce, provided by one of the companies he consulted for. One example being Harrods, where he coined the phrase "get your tanks off my lawn" when helping fight off a takeover from the famous entrepreneur Tiny Rowland. The management sciences degree was at times difficult for Frank, but it launched his business career, initially in marketing. One of his first jobs was at Rally Cycles, where he was product manager for bikes that those of us who have or are about to turn 50 will have ridden with our friends as children: the Chopper, Boxer, Striker and Grifter bikes. Rally considered these bikes to be part of their toy line, and this took Frank for several years to the annual Brighton Toy Fair, where he was inspired not just by the toys themselves, but by the theatre of their presentation. At 26, Frank married Steph and first became a company director before he was 30. By the mid-1980s, he had become the group marketing director of Hasbro UK, the toy giant which produced, among other things, My Little Pony and Transformers. A key negotiation at this time for Frank was to gain the toy license for a furry little character that was presenting breakfast TV. Negotiations complete, Frank travelled to the factories of Korea and returned 2 weeks later with the first toy prototype of Roland Rat. But in his 30s, Frank realised that marketing was a young person's game, and that to progress further he would need to move into general management. One of his initial roles was at the Colour Roll Group, which had acquired a small, struggling Derbyshire pottery, of which Frank became managing director, turning its business fortunes around and making the famous Denby dinner sets one of the most desirable items for young couples' wedding lists. By the mid-1980s, Frank's love of toys enticed him to become Chief Executive Officer at Humbrol, whose most famous product line was Airfix models, and then, after 5 years, to another toy company, based in Kent, that would eventually absorb Humbrol. From Frank's early career, his ambition had been to run a PLC, and with planes from Airfix, trains from Hornby, and automobiles from Scale Extric, Frank spent more than 10 successful and fulfilling years as the Chief Executive Officer of the Hornby Group PLC. Following retirement from Hornby in 2013, Frank took on a number of charitable and non-executive director roles, as chairman of the Dover Harbour Board, Commodore of the Royal Temple Yacht Club, and, inevitably, chairman of the British Toy and Hobby Association. A few years before retirement, in 2010, Frank joined the governing body of Canterbury Christ Church University, becoming Pro-Chancellor and Chair in 2017. In just 4 short years as Chair, he oversaw the implementation of key new facilities and areas of our academic portfolio. The Daphne Oram Building for the Creative Arts opened in 2019, and the Verena Holmes Science, Technology and Engineering Building in 2021. And in his last 2 years as Chair, he shepherded the university through the impact and implications of the COVID-19 pandemic, bringing his calm approach, wisdom and support to colleagues during the most difficult times. Frank is now well and truly rooted and embedded in Kent, with Steph and his 2 adult daughters, Lindsay and Sally. He's currently a Deputy Lieutenant of Kent, a Kent Ambassador and Vice Chairman of Royal British Legion Industries. In fact, one of Frank's major influences at Hornby was to ensure the business stayed local in Kent. When he arrived, the previous board were planning to close the Kent site and move production overseas. But Frank could see that the beating heart, the DNA of the business, was in the local Kentish people who worked for it. Now, Frank is focused on managing the Museum in the Making project to transform part of the historic Hornby site in Margate into a museum dedicated to rail transport and its allied heritage. The target completion date is 2025, exactly 200 years since the birth of the rail industry. Most Honourable Pro-Chancellor, I present Frank Martin to be made Honorary Doctor of Canterbury Christ Church University.
By virtue of the authority committed to me, I welcome you as an Honorary Doctor of Canterbury Christ Church University.
Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, staff, graduates, friends. When I spoke to Professor Weed just last week, actually, he asked me a few questions about my life. I wasn't quite prepared for how much I actually gave him. He's obviously delivered most of that back today. It reminded me of certain things I'd forgotten myself. It's a great honour for me to accept this award, and I really did not expect it. Because in my years as Governor, and later as Chair and Pro-Chancellor, I always felt that whatever contribution that I may have made to the university, I received far more in return, in friendship, engagement with colleagues, and fulfilment in all that we were able to achieve together. So thank you for this very kind award. If I may, I'd like to share a little bit of the journey from my own perspective, a little bit of the journey that brought me here. As Professor Weed has said, I was born in Manchester. My mother and father both left school at the age of 14 with no qualifications. But they worked hard to improve their lives and those of my sister and me. And they impressed on me throughout the need to work hard to make my own way in life. Aim high was the mantra. Like many of the graduates today, I was the first person in my family to go to university. And I didn't realise it at the time, but my 3 years at Manchester University were to change my life forever. My time there gave me a wider experience of people with diverse backgrounds and diverse views. They built my confidence, broadened my horizons, and fueled the will to make the most of my life. I hope every graduate here today will take similar confidence, reassurance, and ambition from the skills and experience that they've gained here at Canterbury Christ Church University. So when those opportunities arise in the future, as they surely will, and perhaps you feel unsure, just say to yourself, why not? Why not me? Because you know, if you think you might be able to do it, you almost certainly can. So go for it. May I wish all graduates here today all the very best for their future lives and careers. And I thank Canterbury Christ Church University once again for welcoming me as part of its governing body for 11 interesting, fulfilling, and yes, often challenging years, and for this very special award today. Thank you.
Pro-Chancellor, it's my pleasure and great honour to deliver this vote of thanks on behalf of all students graduating at this ceremony today. In my capacity as President of the Students' Union, I have seen and experienced firsthand the impact that the pandemic has had on the lives of our students. And I'm extremely proud in the way that all of those in the Cathedral today have navigated the challenges over the past 2 years, and I'd like to congratulate you all on your achievements. Our students' own resilience and determination wasn't the only contributors to them earning their awards today, as the support of university staff has also played a crucial role in our graduate success. So let me formally acknowledge all teaching and professional services staff at Canterbury Christ Church University. Thank you for your dedication and commitment to the delivery of quality education and student experience. You've helped our students prepare for the opportunities ahead. To all the guests, families, friends and colleagues, we acknowledge the support that you've given throughout. You're all deeply, deeply appreciated, and without your investment and your support, many wouldn't have made it this far. So thank you. Can I please invite all of our graduates to give a big round of applause to show your appreciation to the staff of the university, as well as your family and friends. I believe that our education doesn't just stop here. If we want to be more influential, then let's continue educating ourselves, learning from each other, and using our voice to make the change that we want to see. So all that remains is for me to congratulate you, our graduates, one more time, and to wish you all the very best for your future. Thank you.
If you are able, I would invite you now to please stand. Let us pray. Loving God, thank you for this day of celebration, this day of completion and new beginning, this day when past and future meet. Be with us now in the hinge moments of the present, filling it with your love, filling it with your blessing. Amen.
The
Our graduation ceremony is now drawing to a close. Do please feel free to sit down. It would be helpful if you would remain seated so that the procession and the graduates can leave the cathedral first. To our new graduates, you are now alumni of Canterbury Christ Church University, and we are very proud to call you so. We hope you will always feel proud to be members of and ambassadors for your university. And I now declare this ceremony closed.